take it away from there then.
Hi, my name's Joey Blanchard, Lake Havasu City Fire Department, Fire Station number 6 out at the airport. Today I'm going to be showing you our aircraft rescue firefighting apparatus, also known as ARFF, A-R-F-F. This is our 1999 Titan E1 aircraft rescue firefighting apparatus. Inside the cab here, it's kind of like a video game, if you will, if that's what I could kind of relate it to. It's got a couple joysticks. One joystick on the bottom down here operates the the bumper turret up front here.
Okay.
This is the bumper turret. Squirts water and foam out of here. And then there's a joystick up on the ceiling inside the cab, and it operates the roof turret. That squirts water, foam, and purple K as well. The idea behind the foam and the purple K, the foam is to lay a layer on the ground to suppress fuel fires to help with the exit corridor for evacuation and rescue from aircraft if there was a rescue that needed to be performed. So this apparatus in particular, it's kind of unique and special. It carries a lot of water, a lot more water than all of our other apparatus. Approximately 1,600 gallons, whereas everything else carries anywhere between 400 and 700 gallons, depending on the vehicle. This vehicle carries 223 gallons of foam, which is pretty unique. Most apparatus only carry 40 gallons of foam. So, kind of as we walk around it a little bit, a lot of times we get the question of, why are the tires so big? And it's kind of funny because it's actually designed for off-road purposes. You know, when you think of an aircraft accident, best case scenario, if there is one with an aircraft accident, is that it would be on the runway. Well, that's not always the case. Sometimes it could happen off the airport property, and we have to be able to off-road, so to speak, and go out in the hills. And this actually has an interlock system, or a four-wheel drive, and it climbs very well with these large tires. So as we go around, we have spare air bottles. Have a couple hand lines. This is another 1 3/4 line that deploys water. Okay, we have a whole array of extrication tools here if we needed to cut into the side of an aircraft. We have a circular saw here and some hazmat containment equipment. Okay, this is the engineer panel for the exterior. This is where the water comes in. We've got a couple different discharges. We can adjust our foam concentration and then adjust the pressures on the pump on this little panel here. As we continue to walk around it, there's steps that go up to the top. Up top is where the generator is kept. There's a couple ladders up top. This big long stick here is what we call a piercing nozzle. You hook a hose to it, and then if you needed to, you could pierce that through the side of an aircraft. And on the tip, there's holes that the water discharges out of to suppress a fire inside of a fuselage. So we'll continue to walk around it, and on the back here is where the engine is. Okay. Same thing over here, another engineered compartment. Again, water in, water out. Over here, this big cylinder here is the halotron system, and what we do with that is if there's a fire inside of a fuselage of an aircraft, it's a suppressing agent, sort of like a powder, if you will, and it's designed to suppress the fire and cause minimal damage to the inside of the aircraft. So, this is our booster line. It squirts water and foam as well, and again, you can operate it off the engineer's panel inside the apparatus or at this little switch panel right here. So on the front of the apparatus, I already went over the bumper turret and the roof turret with you. The only other thing I can tell you about it is the bottom side. little sprinkler system on the bottom side, and by the flip of the switch inside the cab, you can discharge water out of these little sprinklers, and that's intended to suppress fire and put a blanket of foam down as well and keep the apparatus cool if we're going in to perform a rescue. It's intended to keep this apparatus safe. And then same with this little deluge system up here across the top of the windshield. Kind of looks like a mister system in your backyard. It showers water on the apparatus as well, so that we could come in and get as close as possible to perform a rescue and keep the apparatus from heating up. So that's about all I have for you today. Thank you for coming out.